January was a crazy month for quantum stocks. After dropping down as much as 70%, Rigetti recovered over 100% to finish the month on the upward trend. But is quantum computing the next big thing or not? And more importantly, is Rigetti the quantum stock to watch? Rigetti stock was only $2.40 when I called this stock back on November 28th, just before the stock went on a 10x parabolic run. The IDC projects the global quantum market will grow to $7.6 billion in 2027, but just look at how much it's expected to grow over the next 5 years. We are literally at the beginning of this cycle, a boom that could end up being as big or bigger than the AI boom of last year. But before we get into the video, if you find any value in this, can I ask you to smash the like button? It literally costs nothing, but it helps the channel out so much. I'm aiming to get 1,000 likes on this video. Help me achieve that goal. For anyone that's new, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any new content like this. I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, so always do your own due diligence. Now let's get straight into it. Rigetti Computing is a pioneer in full-stack quantum computing. The company has operated quantum computers over the cloud since 2017 and serves global enterprise, government, and research clients through its Rigetti Quantum Cloud Service platform. The company's proprietary quantum classical infrastructure provides high-performance integration with public and private clouds for practical quantum computing. Rigetti has developed the industry's first multi-chip quantum processor for scalable quantum computing systems. The company designs and manufactures its chips in-house at Fab 1, the industry's first dedicated and integrated quantum device manufacturing facility. Looking at the investor's presentation, we can see the quantum computer market is expected to grow to $7.6 billion by 2027, and Rigetti Computing have a robust IP portfolio with 227 patents and multi-year partnerships across government and private industry. And we can see the amazing growth of the company over the past decade. Now, I believe that quantum computing is going to be huge over the next few years. While Rigetti believe that classical computing has plateaued, it has reached its limits, and quantum computing is the disruptive technological advancement where they believe that they have the superior technology to take advantage of the market. As I said a moment ago, they have lots of major partnerships, which I'll come back to in a moment, but first, this is a huge opportunity with unprecedented possibilities. Total worldwide government investment in quantum computing for 2024 is $42 billion. This is a 26% increase from 2023. And the IDC projects $7.6 billion for global quantum computing market in 2027. But just look at how much this is forecasted to grow over the next 5 years. We literally are at the very beginning of this technological advancement. A boom that could well be even bigger than the AI boom of 2024. And Rigetti has all the partnerships already in place with both government and private organizations. Major partners such as Amazon, NASA, DARPA, even banks such as Standard Chartered. Back in December, Rigetti Computing launched their 84-qubit Anka 3 system. This is Rigetti's newest flagship quantum computer, featuring an extensive hardware redesign that enables superior performance. But most importantly, Anka 3 is now available to its partners via the Rigetti Quantum Cloud Service platform and will be coming to Amazon Braket and Microsoft Azure in the first quarter of 2025. So let's take a look at a few things. So unless you've been living under a rock, you will have seen the major market disruption last week caused by the breakthrough of DeepSeek AI. When the market opened on Monday, it caused some major stocks to plummet, such as Nvidia, which dropped more than 17%. In fact, as much as $1 trillion was wiped from the markets in just one day. And although this goes to show just how quick things can change in this sector, which has been rising so much over the past year, Monday's AI chip panic also created an unexpected buying opportunity in quantum computing stocks. So this is a very good article. 3 quantum computing stocks that I am buying on the dip. As it says here, the DeepSeek news dragged Rigetti Computing shares down by 5.7% Monday, creating a more attractive entry point into one of quantum computing's most promising hardware innovators. Citing the launch of the Anka 3 system and its clear technological roadmap, while also being in a strong financial position since Rigetti has $225 million in cash and no debt. The company is well funded to execute its ambitious plans, but it also has partnerships with major cloud providers like Amazon and Microsoft. Now, there is a link to this article in the description for anyone who wants to have a read of this in full. But before I look at the more bearish argument, this article makes the bullish argument for quantum computing as a whole, talking about Rigetti, D-Wave Quantum, and of course IonQ. Strong cash positions and multiple paths to commercialization, these three companies offer investors different ways to profit from quantum computing's inevitable rise. The market's temporary confusion has created an unexpected opportunity to buy into quantum computing's future at a discount. Now, this article is very much a bear case, I want to say that straight away, against quantum stocks as a whole, but it makes some interesting points, so I will take a quick look at these before focusing on Rigetti and upcoming catalysts. So as it says here, the companies have promising technology, but it is still many years away from commercialization. Quantum computing stocks are high risk and likely will do poorly from here. Quantum computing stocks collapsed in the first few days of the year after comments by Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang during the CES 2025 Tech Expo in Las Vegas. Should you buy the dip on these quantum computing stocks in January, or is this short-lived party officially over? So quantum computing is an early-stage technology that researchers have been working on for decades. In fact, some researchers believe that quantum computers will be so powerful they will render the current encryption methods of cryptocurrencies broken. Optimism with these new technologies has taken off in the wake of new AI tools that have taken the world by storm over the past year or two. These tools require a lot of computing resources to scale up, which quantum computers could theoretically provide. Now, I did say at the start that this is the bear case in this article. So should you buy the dip on these quantum computing stocks? These quantum computing companies generate minimal amounts of revenue that combine to less than $50 million over the last 12 months. And looking at these, there might be at least 15 years for quantum computers to be commercialized. Only heavy risk takers with long investing horizons should even consider them. But we've just already seen that Rigetti's Anka 3 is now available to its partners and will be coming to Amazon Bracket and Microsoft Azure in the first quarter of 2025. That's not a long horizon away. And on top of this, Rigetti have approximately $225 million of cash and no debt. As it says here, the remarkable performance of the Anka 3 reinforces our leadership in the superconducting quantum computing field, which we believe is the winning modality for high-performance quantum computers, and we are constructing computing systems with capabilities that have not been seen before. By mid-year 2025, the company expects to release the 36-qubit system, but by the end of 2025, the company expects to release a system with over 100 qubits with a targeted 2x reduction in error rates from the current level. And they already have their Novera QPU, which is 9 qubits, and it's available today. But what do analysts think? Well, as we know, analysts have been very bearish on quantum computing stocks in general, despite the fact that Rigetti Computing has no sell ratings and no hold ratings, but it has 5 buy ratings. These analysts still maintain a very low price target for the stock. Rigetti's consensus price target is only $5.70, but this is skewed by a couple of things, such as the fact that 2024 price targets were as low as $2 before the quantum hype took off, but most of the recent price targets are considerably higher. These include price targets of $8.50 and $12 that have been set in the past few weeks. But it's important to realize here that we've seen the same thing with AI stocks before they took off, where all their price targets were very low. For example, just look at Nvidia. Nvidia's price targets back in 2023, before AI took off, were as little as just $24, but Nvidia stock has increased more than 300 or 400% since these ratings were issued. Now, this is a really good article. Nvidia CEO kills quantum rally, then reignites it. Rigetti has the most upside potential. So I'm not going to read this whole article, but I will take a look at the most important parts. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang sent mixed messages on quantum computing, having caused significant stock fluctuations, but the upcoming quantum day could drive further excitement. Rigetti Computing offers the highest return potential among quantum stocks, For long-term exposure, consider the Defiance Quantum ETF or large tech companies like Google and IBM, while Rigetti stock is best for the short-term gains with a well-planned strategy. Now, betting on quantum computing right now is very high risk. So, of course, anyone who wants exposure to quantum without the high risk, the likes of IBM and Google are perfect. Actually, if you would like to hear my analysis on IBM stock, then drop a comment below, because I think that IBM could be one of the best performers in the market over the next few years, while also being a safe investment. Anyways, moving on. So after a huge run that quantum stocks had in December, quantum stocks dropped like crazy after Jensen Huang of Nvidia said that the technology is still at least a decade away from being useful. But was Jensen right about quantum technology, or is the dip worth buying? So in case you missed out on this, Jensen's keynote speech at CES 2025 in Las Vegas gave analysts and investors a lot to talk about. Not only did he unveil numerous exciting advances from new products from Nvidia, but the CEO also took the time to address quantum computing by stating that very useful quantum computers are still a few decades away. And this was echoed by Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg, and we all know what happened next. As we can see here, there was a big drop. And this is the Defiance Quantum ETF, Nasdaq ticker QTUM. But for the individual small cap pure play quantum stocks, it was devastating. Rigetti plummeted about 70% in a matter of days. QBTS, QUBT, and IonQ all dropped about 50 to 60% too. But they have all bounced back, so it's clear that there is some optimism around quantum computing. Especially the fact that Jensen Huang announced the Quantum Day. So what can we expect from Quantum Day? First of all, this will be taking place at GTC 2025 on Thursday the 20th of March. There will be sessions discussing the current state of future of quantum, a developer day outlining how patterns are working with Nvidia to move the industry forward, educational sessions, and a Quantum Day special address. Now, as it says here, AI and quantum are closely related, and I agree with this. Back here in November, on November 25th, I tweeted this. I was talking about what penny stocks people are watching, but I tweeted about my picks. I've been talking about quantum computing being the next big runner for months, and now it looks like it's finally time. And these were my picks. Cooler Technologies, Quantum Psi, Rigetti, and D-Wave Quantum. And every single one of these was a several 100% multi-bagger. But it will in fact be up to quantum computing to provide the necessary hardware to take AI to the next level. Nvidia showed at CES that it continues to be at the forefront of AI innovation, and I'm therefore not surprised the company is hosting a Quantum Day. Now, this article goes through a bunch of technical analysis, looking at charts to predict what we might be going to see next. Again, I highly recommend checking this out on Seeking Alpha, so there is a link to this in the comment section below. But finally, this ends with a remark from the Rigetti CEO himself. And it says here what I said in the beginning. For long-term investors who want to avoid so much risk, then IBM, Google, and the Defiance Quantum ETF are the safest bets. But if you can handle the huge swings in price, or perhaps if you can time these well, then Rigetti is the way to go. But guys, what do you think? Is Rigetti a solid investment now? Or are quantum stocks in general going to drop during the year back to what they were last year? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. There is a lot of talk on social media right now about Rigetti stock, and this is one of the top 3 most traded stocks in the entire market. So always do your own due diligence. Remember that I'm not a financial advisor, but if you enjoyed this analysis, then please like and subscribe. I hope you make a load of money on this stock. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll catch you in the next video.